Everyone, Mama Oops here.
And Allioops.
And Allioops. Today we're gonna make your own galaxy slimy gloop. We have already done our experiment with
the crystals.
The crystal aquarium. Look how cool they're getting.
Now
they're getting pretty big.
Them grow.
And now we're watching them grow. So here's our little package that came in this big giant box. And we have our safety glasses, and we already have our gloves on. So make sure you have your area, a nice little area you can work on, and your protective gears.
Voila! Made it appear.
So this is what came into our little package. We got the instructions. We got a clear plastic spoon. We got paint, purple and blue, because it's galaxy colors. We got a little popsicle stick. We got shiny, pretty glitter.
That looks like galaxy.
Looks like there's black. That blue color is like a tail. Purple, silver, pink.
Kind of makes it look like galaxy.
Yeah, like galaxy. Sodium tetraborate.
And
white glue. And this little cup. And I'm assuming we're using this for measurements and possibly to mix. So, first things first, it says we need to fill a disposable cup
and
with 25 milliliters of water.
Do not eat the sign. This is not food.
No, it's non-edible. Okay, and we'll be right back. We're going to go get our water and our cup because it says fill a disposable cup and then a second cup.
See ya.
So, we'll be right back. So we got our 2 cups, and Allie had to get us our scissors because we needed to cut open the little bag. These gloves are very big.
Also,
what we also needed was warm water. So I just filled this container up, and because this little cup only holds 30 milliliters, and we need 25 milliliters per cup.
Means the crystals are
Yep. See, just like Allioops said, meanwhile the crystals are growing a little bit more. We'll keep checking in on with them too.
Yep.
While we make our galaxy slimy goo.
And maybe like every couple minutes in the video, we might show you the crystals.
Okay, so our slimy glue. So we need 25 milliliters. This little cup has up to 30. We will use our warm water in this container to fill up 25 milliliters. And then we will pour it into one of these cups. And then use our plastic spoon to scoop out 1 level spoonful of the sodium. And pour it into the cup of water. Then we're going to start with the plastic spoon until the sodium dissolves, and then we'll set aside. So, we will hit pause, and we will do that and be right back. Okay, so we got our 25 milliliters in. Allioops is going to take this spoon, and then take a level spoonful of the sodium tetraborate, and pour it into our cup, right here. Good. Take a level spoonful. Hold on, that's a little too much.
Got
okay,
this.
There she goes. Now pour it into our cup of water and stir it. Stir, stir, stir. Just try not to spill it anywhere. Keep it in the cup. Okay, next we will take another 25 milliliters of water and then pour 16 milliliters of white glue into the second cup of warm water. Okay, so we got our warm water and our cup, and we will be pouring in.
Mama Oops. Mama
All right,
Oops.
25 milliliters. Ta-da! Got some on the table, but that's why we always have some handy-dandy napkins around.
Mama
All right.
Oops.
Yes, Allioops?
Can you tell me when to stop?
Okay, we'll take a second. Let's see if it dissolved. Did it dissolve? It still looks kind of gray. All right, stop stirring. I guess we'll have to wait and see if it dissolved all the way. Still looks like there's some white powder on the bottom. I have to stir just a little bit more.
Can I stir some
So
more?
pour this one in there. See, 25 milliliters. Next we take our glue. And we're supposed to fill 16 milliliters of white glue into the second cup of warm water and stir with the mixing stick until the glue is mixed in. Do not stir with the plastic spoon because the plastic spoon's in the sodium tetraborate.
Yep.
And it'll start the formation. So you don't want to do that yet. So, what we're going to do is, since there's no 16 milliliters, there's only 15, we're just going to squeeze this out and try to guess. Okay. That probably seems about a little bit more than 16 milliliters, probably.
Lab jacket, baby.
And then we pour it in there.
Okay.
And then we pour it in there. Gotta scoop it out, hold it. Allioops, would you like to hold this cup here so we can pour it into the water?
Sure.
Okay. Pull it towards us. There we go. Pull it closer. There we go. Now hold this container that has the glue. So the glue keeps pouring out. What Mama Oops should have done was just guessed. Don't shake it, just hold it upside down. It'll pour itself out. Let gravity do its work. Okay, and then next thing it says, start with the mixing stick, add 1 to 2 drops of blue paint and stir until evenly mixed. More drops you add, the darker the color will be. Mix in half the glitter. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit pause, open our paint, and put some color into our glue. And then we'll be right back. So we're back. We didn't add the glue yet, or the paint to the glue. We have to mix this up and try to get all the glue mixed in with the water. So that's what we'll do. So I'm pretty sure that looks mixed up enough. Instead of taking drops, we're just going to take the paint, and pour it right into the glue. So here we go. Allioops, would you like to stir the blue?
Sure.
All right. So we're going to start the blue. We're going to try to get a nice dark color. Because the galaxy colors are pretty dark, I'd say.
But there's all different shades of blue in the galaxies.
That's true.
But it's mostly dark. Like dark.
All right, let's see. What's that look like? You think it should be a little bit darker?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to put a little bit more paint in there to make it darker. Okay, so this is kind of like the color of our blue. It is a little bit darker than our blue gloves, which is kind of funny. So what we're going to do next is stir in half the glitter. So we got our glitter. Allioops, would you like to hold this? And cut the lid open. Oh, I'll cut it open then. Okay, so cut our glitter open. Then we're going to pour in about half.
A little bit more.
I guess that's about half. Then we're going to set that to the side, make sure it doesn't spill because glitter sucks cleaning up.
And then I'll start.
And then Allioops will stir it in.
Yep.
Okay, while she's stirring, it says, you slowly pour the sodium tetraborate solution into the glue solution. And you stir until you get the right consistency and all the water is absorbed. And then you repeat the whole steps for purple. So we're going to pause right here, make our blue, redo the same steps for purple, and then we'll be back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so we're back. We are in the process of finishing stirring up the purple to complete the purple coloring.
And
How dark colorful that is.
And I'm pretty sure the blue is finished.
Yep, Allioops had finished the blue. What you do is take the sodium tetraborate, and then you mix it in with the slime. So, we got to stir up our sodium tetraborate in the second cup a little bit better. just because it didn't dissolve as well as the first cup had. It's probably because our water started to get a little bit cool. And it says, for more putty-like slume, use less water in your mixtures. For slimier goop, for gooier slimy goop, use more water. So, we could have used less water, which we could all, it looks like we have enough glue to make another one. We definitely have some more sodium.
And I just added the rest of the sodium because I wanted it to be gooey.
She wanted it to be super gooey. So you have to keep stirring, don't tilt the cup.
Okay.
See, Allioops was tilting the cup. You can't tilt the cup because then you'll get water everywhere.
Just like
With
that.
glitter. We don't want that. So, what I'm going to do is put our spoon to the side. And then pour the sodium tetraborate into the purple. And then I'm going to stir, 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 stir. Allioops, would you mind holding the cup for me?
Sure.
So I'm just going to stir, 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 and see if we can, since I use such little water of the sodium tetraborate, I'm going to see if we can get more of a putty-like solution instead of a gooey solution. So I'm going to hit pause and finish stirring this. See, look, you can kind of already see it. It's getting very putty and gooey-like. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Oh, it feels so nice.
So I'm going to finish stirring this, and then we'll be right back. So, my putty turned out kind of thick. I did not use as much water. See? Just kind of like shook out of my
So
cup.
now you learn.
Ooh, and it's kind of gross and stuck to the paper now.
Don't try to tilt your cup because I got it all over you.
And on the chair.
And on the table.
On the table. So, warning, do not put this on paper or probably wooden surfaces, but this is our craft table, can you tell, because with the paint and stuff on it. Or clothing, because it can ruin clothing. Or any other types of fabric material. Allioops, I believe, used a little too much of her sodium borate water because it's still runny and liquidy. So what we're going to do is pour the rest of that water out. Ooh. And then it creates that gooiness. So I'm gonna pause and get a piece of foil so I can pour this out on, because that's very runny. It's not going to be absorbed into the paper. So I'll be right back. So for here, I got a tray from a different experiment kit, from a chemistry set of ours. And I'm going to put the foil on top. I use this because it has ridges. And this is our chemistry tray, so it's okay. I'm just going to form the foil to it, and then I'm just going to pour this out. And see how gooey it looks. Very kind of gross looking. See? Very kind of gross. Oh. Gross looking. There's little white spots in it. Maybe that's glue that didn't fully get mixed up, I guess, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so gloves, please.
Okay.
So I think hers is definitely a little bit more gooey. Mine is definitely more like a putty. More like a silly putty. Hers is definitely gooey and more slimy-ish. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take half of this purple, or part of it, and then part of this blue. And we're going to mix them together just to see what the combination, well, now they don't even want to mix together. That's kind of interesting.
Maybe because you're two different types of slime.
Well, same type of slime, just different amounts of liquid. Okay, so we're just going to try to squish it. Nope, nope, still doesn't really want to mix. Maybe starting to, but nope, not really. Because there's so much less water in the purple, it's actually absorbing the water that's excess from the blue. Okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. Well, we're going to play with this for a little while. This concludes our experiment until we get worked on some tin one. We got jam and jellies. Oh, and then here is our crystals. They've gotten a little bit bigger, I'd say. So, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. And remember to give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. Bye now.
Bye.